Whistle for Willie by Ezra Keats. And this story is about Peter, the same Peter who is in A Snowy Day, A Letter to Amy, and A Chair for My Sister. Whistle for Willie. This book is dedicated to Anne. Oh, how Peter wished he could whistle. He saw a boy playing with his dog. Whenever the boy whistled, the dog ran straight to him. Peter tried and tried to whistle, but he couldn't, so instead he began to turn himself around. Around and around he whirled, faster and faster. When he stopped, everything turned down and up and up and down and around and around. Peter saw his dog Willie coming. Quick as a wink, he hid in an empty carton lying on the sidewalk. Wouldn't it be funny if I whistled? Peter thought. Willie would stop and look all around to see who it was. Peter tried again to whistle, but he still couldn't. So Willie just walked on. Peter got out of the carton and started home. On the way, he took some colored chalks out of his pocket and drew a long, long line. Right up to his door. He stood there and tried to whistle again. He blew till his cheeks were tired, but nothing happened. He went into his house and put on his father's old hat to make himself feel more grown up. He looked into the mirror to practice whistling. Still, no whistle. When his mother saw what he was doing, Peter pretended that he was his father. He said, "I've come home early today, dear. Is Peter here?" His mother answered, "Why, no, he's outside with Willie." "Well, I'll go out and look for them," said Peter. First, he walked along a crack in the sidewalk. Then he tried to run away from his shadow. He jumped off his shadow, but when he landed, they were together again. He came to the corner where the carton was, and who should he see but Willie? Peter scrambled under the carton. He blew and blew and blew. Suddenly, out came a real whistle. Willie stopped and looked around to see who it was. "It's me!" Peter shouted and stood up. Willie raced straight to him. Peter ran home to show his father and mother what he could do. They loved Peter's whistling. So did Willie. Peter's mother asked him and Willie to go on an errand to the grocery store. He whistled all the way there, and he whistled all the way home. The end. So this book reminds me of how sometimes when you try to do something for the first time, it can be super, super difficult. Peter really wanted to whistle, and he kept trying and trying. He might have even felt a little bit frustrated that he couldn't whistle at first, but then he didn't give up, just like we tell you, never give up, and he figured it out. There might be some things that you've been trying recently that have been a little bit difficult, but I bet if you don't give up, you might figure it out. And you can also always ask for help. I also wanted to show you my favorite part of this book. I love how Ezra Jack Keats made the illustrations look on this page. When Peter twirled and twirled and twirled and got super dizzy, I bet you've done that before, and everything around you starts to spin. So if you want, you can try in your own illustrations of your stories to try to make things look how they feel. Sometimes we see things differently in our head than how they are. Hope you enjoyed this awesome story about Peter. Maybe we'll do another one sometime soon. I have a cool one called Goggles about glasses. Miss you a lot. Hope that you're doing well, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.